What's up, guys? My name is Mark. Today we're going to do a quiz. Someone on Twitter sent me a link to this quiz a couple days ago, said you should do it. I took a look at it. It looks really interesting. It's, can you name the top statistical category leaders for all 30 NBA teams in the 2000s? So basically it's from 2000 to 2010, every statistical category leader for that franchise. Looks really, really hard. Maybe easier for some, like the Lakers obviously going to be Kobe for everything. Maybe I'll get exposed in this video. So I thought I'd just do this quiz with you guys. But while I'm doing the quiz, I'm also just going to be talking about NBA history. So these are probably going to bring up some very interesting players that I normally wouldn't get the chance to talk about. Okay, let's start off with the easy one. Celtics, it's definitely Pierce, Paul Pierce, blocks, Kevin Garnett. It's not Kevin Garnett. Kendrick Perkins. Yep, Kendrick Perkins. Raptors, definitely Bosh is up there. Assists and steals. So I did a video on Chris Bosh's Hall of Fame career, and as I was researching for that video, I basically looked at Chris Bosh's entire timeline, including his years in Toronto. Jesus, he had some bad teammates, man. Like, I know no one. Chris Bosh obviously isn't a first option on a championship team. He's not that good. But Jesus, he literally never had any help. Some of the teams that he carried to the playoffs were also just incredible. Like, who was like TJ Ford? I don't know who's the assistant steals. Is Vince Carter? No, Vince Carter got traded away pretty soon. Jose Calderon? Oh my God, Jose Calderon. All-time assist steals. I mean, this is pre DeRozan or Lowry, so it's not either of them. Sixers, Iverson definitely is probably most of this. Blocks, Mutombo? It's not Mutombo. Who's the Sixers big man that played with Iverson other than Mutombo? All right, I'm gonna skip that. Bulls. Oh God, who was on the Bulls? Okay, Bulls before Derrick Rose, way before Jimmy Butler. I have no idea, man. Tyson Chandler. Yeah, okay. He's only blocks though. Who was on their rebound? Elton Brand? Nope. Who was on the Bulls? I'm gonna skip that. Cavaliers, easy. LeBron James. Rebounds, Varejao. Nope. Oh, Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas. Gauskas. There we go. Yeah. Pistons. Okay, definitely Ben Wallace for blocks and for rebounds and for assists. Points. Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was assists. Points is Richard Hamilton. Has to be him. Yep. Pacers. God, who was on the Pacers? 2000s? Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah, Jermaine O'Neal was really good. Like, he was a multi-time he was an all-star. He was good. Assists or steals, I can't name a Pacers guard. It's not Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller is way too old in 2000s. Oh, Pacers, God. Assist Jalen Rose? No, I'm just kidding. Shout out Jalen Rose, but sorry, man, you're not an all-time great. Bucks, Ray Allen. Hold on, Ray Allen. The Bucks had to have been really bad. Who did they have? I have no idea. Who they had. Yeah, I just have no idea. Atlanta Hawks, Joe Johnson, definitely. ISO Joe, playing well for the Utah Jazz. Great series last year with the Utah Jazz. Still got the clutch gene. Joe Johnson, rebounds, steals. Josh Smith. Has to be Josh Smith. Josh Smith was good. Josh Smith was really good. He's never an efficient player. He always really couldn't shoot threes. He could shoot from mid-range, but his efficiency numbers were horrible. His career kind of got derailed by analytics, first of all, and then second of all, when his athleticism declined, when he wasn't posterizing people every single night, he just couldn't give you too much other than that. When he didn't have his athleticism anymore. And because he couldn't shoot threes and because he was like a slightly undersized power forward, it just kind of didn't really fit well for most teams. Although he did have I remember the Josh Smith, Corey Brewer game when the Rockets came back down from a 3-1 lead. They were in LA and then the Clippers choked away like a 20-point fourth quarter lead or something. That was crazy. That was a crazy game. That was kind of like that was 2015, I believe. That was like the last time the Clippers really had a chance to make it to the conference finals, in my opinion. Like if they beat the Rockets that series, they would have went to the conference finals. That was the 2015, so the Warriors hadn't won the championship yet. So I honestly think that Clippers team could have challenged the Warriors. It could have beat the Warriors, but big shame. Bobcats, Joe Wallace. Oh my God, I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna get the Bobcats. Miami Heat, DWade. Yeah, rebounds. That's Haslam. I know that. Blocks is Alonzo Mourning. Yeah, Alonzo Mourning. Orlando Magic. Dwight Howard has got to be up here. Assists, steals, 2000s. Well, basically the players I played with Dwight Howard. Jameer Nelson? Yeah, Jameer Nelson. Steals. I don't know. Pietrus? Michael Pietrus? Who stole the ball a lot? Maybe some of the earlier guys? T-Mac, who was on before Dwight? It was Tracy McGrady? Yeah, McGrady. Nice. Wizards. Gilbert Arenas has to be here. But he's not all-time points. Who's all-time points on the Wizards? Who's all-time points on the Wizards? Oh, I know who it is. JaVale McGee. Got him. That's kidding. I'm kidding. It's not JaVale. I'm going to skip this. Warriors. Okay. It's Baron Davis for points. Baron Davis for assists. Monta Ellis? No, Monta Ellis was a little too young for that. 2000s Warriors. God. By the way, I wonder how many Warriors fans can get this question. I wonder how many Warriors fans can get this one. I'm trying to think who was on that Warriors team where they beat the Mavs. It was Baron Davis. Where they upset the Mavs in the first round. That was Baron Davis or Steven Jackson. God, I just don't know. I don't know any Warriors team. I believe they, like, with Monta Ellis on the team, they only made the playoffs once, and the only year was Baron Davis. What about before Monta Ellis? Baron Davis? Before Baron Davis? Oh, God, hopefully I come back to that. Lakers. Oh, this is Kobe. Suns. Steve Nash is definitely here. Assists. Points. Stoudemire. It's not Amari Stoudemire. Who's all-time rebounds for the Suns? I mean, not all time, but 2000s. It's Stoudemire. It's not Stoudemire? Okay, it's not Stoudemire. Marcin Gortat? No. Is it Joe Johnson? No. Who was on that Suns team? Grant Hill. Grant Hill? God, what the... Vince Carter? What? Suns? All-time points Suns. Well, 2000 Suns, 11,000. That's a lot of points. It has to be Joe Johnson. Is it not Joe Johnson? Who am I missing here? Who played on Steve Nash teams? I'm going to skip that. Jesus Christ. Kings. Interesting. Brad Miller. Is Jason Williams assist guy? No, he's assist guy for the Grizzlies? Sorry. Kings. God, Vlade Divac? No, that's too late. Who is it for the Kings? Rebounds is Brad Miller. God, Kings. Oh, Chris Webber. Yeah, he's okay. He's blocks, steals, assists, points. I feel like I'm missing someone big right here. It's not White Chocolate. He's not assists. Who is the Kings point guard? Stojakovic? Am I spelling his name right? Peja Stojakovic. Yeah, it's not Stojakovic. Okay, it's not Stojakovic. I don't. I feel like I'm missing someone, but I'm gonna come back to that. Mavericks. Nowitzki definitely has. Oh wow, Jesus! I did not know Dirk Nowitzki was the Mavs all-time. I mean, not all-time. I keep saying all-time. It's not all-time. It's 2000s. 2000 steal leaders. Yeah, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki. There's actually a surprising amount of people that I talk to, like very casual NBA fans. Some people don't even know that Steve Nash played for the Mavericks. Nash and Nowitzki together, man. If they stayed together, I think Nowitzki would have at least one other ring at least. Although, to be fair, Nowitzki did get Jason Kidd, so it's not like he didn't have a good point guard. Rockets. Yao Ming's got to be blocks or something. Yeah, okay, there we go. Assists, McGrady. Not McGrady. Steve Francis? Yeah, Steve Francis. Makes sense. Grizzlies, Paul Gasol definitely for a bunch. Okay. Steals. I'm not going to get this. Steals are probably the hardest. You can't. No one remembers who like the good stealer on the team was, unless it's a player like Gary Payton or something like that. This was before Mike Conley and Kyle Lowry were good, so I doubt it's them. Grizzlies. Who do the Grizzlies have as a point guard? I don't know. Is it Rudy Gay? No, it's not Rudy Gay. Pelicans. So the Hornets, right? Hornets, and this is the 2000s, so it's the Hornets. So that's Chris Paul, definitely. They had David West was really good for that team. Had to be whoa, there we go. David West. Spurs, easy. Duncan. Assists is probably Parker. Steals is Ginobili? Yeah. That was actually really easy. Nuggets. Points has got to be Carmelo Anthony. There we go. Rebounds. Oh. Nuggets. Who was on the Nuggets? Carmelo, JR. JR's not up here. Who's the blocks? Okay, it's a big man. It's a big man that has probably these rebounds and block spots. God, who was it? God, who was on those Nuggets teams? Someone help! Thunder, Durant. It's not Kevin Durant. Are you shitting me? It's not Westbrook? I guess, yeah, Kevin Durant was 2006, right? Westbrook's 2007, so maybe it's a little too old. Before them, the Supersonics, so Ray Allen? No. Sean Kemp? Who was on the Supersonics before Durant joined? I have no idea. Blazers, Brandon Roy? No. LaMarcus Aldridge? God, what? Oh, Jesus. Blazers in the 2000s. I'm trying to think who was on those teams. They were like the Jailblazers, right? There was that like scandal that they had in the early 2000s. Who was on the Jailblazers? Oh, Zach Randolph before he was right? Yes, I got one. Blazers, Zach Randolph. Who else? God. Okay, think. 2000s Blazers, Zach Randolph before Brandon Roy. Sebastian Telfair? But he wasn't very good, right? Telfair, yeah, okay, so it's not Telfair. I have no idea who the assist guy is. I don't know. Let's see if I can get somebody else. Jazz rebounds. Is it Derrick Favors? No, Derrick Favors is too young. He's too young. Karolinko, Darren Williams, who was on that team? God, I really can't remember the Warriors. Here, let's do this. Fun fact of the day. Can you, without, I'm looking at you, don't cheat, without looking it up on Google, who are the Warriors 2000s stat leaders? Bobcats? Yeah, I'm not gonna get the Bobcats. Sorry, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know about you guys. My Bobcats history isn't very I'm not very well versed in Charlotte Bobcats history. And then who did the Bucks have between trading for Monta Ellis and Andrew Bogut. Yeah. Woo. Andrew Bogut, number 1 pick. Okay, Andrew Bogut. Points, steals, yeah, I'm not gonna get those. Bulls, I have no idea who the Bulls had before Derrick Rose. I'm just gonna be honest. Like post Michael Jordan, between Michael Jordan and Derrick Rose, all I remember is that they had Tyson Chandler, who was pretty good for them. They didn't have anyone. Who did they have? Oh, Lil Deng. Oh, nice. Rebounds. Lil Deng. I'm not gonna get the assist or steals. I have no idea who their guards were before Derrick Rose. Oh God, I'm not gonna do that. New Jersey Nets, Vince Carter, Kenyon Martin. It's not Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was a little too. Did I guess Kidd already? No, I didn't guess Kidd. What the heck? Yeah, Jason Kidd. I didn't guess Jason Kidd yet. Okay, Knicks. I think I just skipped this one. Okay, I gotta get at least one. I gotta get at least one of these. I want to get at least one for every team. Knicks. Okay, so this was before Carmelo Anthony, 2000s. Jesus. Okay, well, who did they trade? They traded Gallinari. It's Gallinari? Gallinari? Am I spelling his name right? No, it's double L. Gallinari. It's not Gallinari. Who do the Knicks have? Oh, David Lee. Nice, David Lee rebounds. Point guard, New York Knicks for Melo. Stephon Marbury? Yeah, there we go. Assist, Stephon Marbury. By the way, Stephon Marbury right now, if you guys don't know, he's been playing in China for the past, I believe, like 4 years or 5 years, something like that. Stephon Marbury is like basically Kobe in China. He's the biggest Chinese star. People love him. He's like friends with the the chairman of China, which is basically like the president. It's super cool. He's basically like he didn't have a great ending to his NBA career. He had some off the court scandals and all that stuff. Basically, he took his career to China, rejuvenated it. He's been MVP of the league. He's won championships in China. All right, that's it for the quiz. Let's see the answers. I'm probably gonna punch myself in the face for at least one of these, but we'll see. Give up. Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Kurt Thomas. I was not gonna get that. I guess I should have gotten Kurt Thomas. Yeah. I do remember Kurt Thomas playing on the Knicks. Morris Peterson. I was not going to get that. I'm sorry. I was not going to get that. Oh, Kirk Heinrich. Okay. Bobcats, Emeka Okafor. Raymond Felton. That's got to be a joke. Raymond. Suns. Sean Marion. Wow. Yes, I knew it. I knew I was forgetting someone. It was Sean Marion. I can't believe I forgot him. Rashard Lewis. There you go. Luke Ridnour. My boy. The defensive player of the year. Luke Ridnour. The defensive player of the year. If you get that joke, you've seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's it for today's video. Just a heads up, the next video I'll be doing, I'll drop in about 2 or 3 days. It's going to be on Robert Horry. That's right. Big shot Bob. Robert Horry, 7 rings, as we all know, most since the 60 Celtics. I want to do a deep dive into his career. How clutch exactly was he? Kind of going over some of his greatest moments as an NBA player for the Lakers, the Spurs, and the Rockets. And also talking about some of the criticism he has as a player. Like, some people think there's no way he should make the Hall of Fame because he's a role player. Some people think he just got really, really lucky playing on great teams. So I want to talk about all of that in the next video. Robert Horry, stay tuned. Shout out to my homie John on Twitter for sending me this. This is really fun to do. If you like the video, leave a like. Yeah, beg for likes. You know, why not beg for likes? So I know this is like a little different from usually the stuff I like to do, but I really enjoy doing this. If you guys enjoy this too, let me know if you want more of this. But who knows? If it's fun, I'll do it. If it's NBA related and fun, I'll do it. So thank you guys for your support. I'll see you next time. Peace.